pro scout shows up to a high school or college baseball game, maybe with a list of a few players that are on their radar, what are they looking for? They're looking for tools. More than anything, pro scouts are looking for tools. There's 5 of them, and you don't make it to the big leagues unless you excel in at least 1 or 2 of these tools. They grade each tool on an 80-20 scale, 80 being an A+, a future Hall of Famer. These tools consist of hitting for average, hit for power, speed, arm strength, defense. These are the marks of a legit ball player. And every now and then you find yourselves a generational player, one who excels in all of the tools, a 5-tool player. Think Mickey Mantle or Mike Trout. Well, like we mentioned last week, our verse of the year at Game Day comes from Luke chapter 6, verse 40. A disciple is not greater than his teacher, but everyone, when fully trained, will be like his teacher. We'll be spending these next 9 weeks looking at the one whom there is none greater, the GOAT. And hopefully by getting our eyes on Jesus, we would become more like Jesus. Now we know the marks of a legit ball player, but what about the marks of a follower of Christ? In the book of Galatians, we see that Christians are 9-tool players. The fruit of the Spirit consists of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And Jesus exemplified these 9 tools, these 9 fruit or 9 characteristics better than anyone. They weren't just what he did in a given moment, they are who he is. So this week we'll look at the first one, and in weeks ahead we'll work our way down the list. So up first, love. 1 John says God is love. And when we look at the person of Jesus, the most clear picture of love that we see is actually in the cross and what Jesus did on the cross for you and for me. His kingdom was ushered in through a Roman cross. Our verse today is John 15:13. It says this: "There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends." Fellas, this is what Jesus did for us. Because of our sin, we are separated from the life of God. But God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Jesus died for us. The question is, will we respond to him in faith, in trust? Will we give our allegiance to this crucified King? And when we experience this kind of love, how then shall we live? That's the question. And the answer is we live a life of love. We love our teammates, our friends, our family, our coaches, our neighbors. We even love our enemies. We love because he first loved us.